Lofi Hip Hop radio. Not something I'd expect to tune into while driving. And that's because it's on YouTube. Who would have thought to use live streaming to simulate a radio station? One channel, starting in March of 2015, known as Chilled Cow, started streaming their collection of lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax/study to. And it quickly turned into a niche market where others would have their own looping animation and collection of lo-fi, but none of them good enough to surpass the OG. The reason I say this is a niche market is because there are little to no other genres of radio stations streaming on YouTube. And the ones that do come up have barely any listeners in comparison to the lo-fi ones, which is what makes this lo-fi stream business all the more bizarre. Why is it so successful? I mean, I love it personally, but somehow the market isn't saturated by genre, and instead by copycats. I think about why that is, and my reasoning is that for people, lo-fi hits that spot of filling the void but not distracting you like your own music would. If you're playing your music, you'll likely start tapping your fingers or singing along instead of focusing on what you should be doing. And so there is no need for people to stream it as it doesn't work. Chilled Cow has remained lo-fi hip-hop king these past 3.5 years. There are more and more songs being uploaded every now and then, so the stream doesn't get stale. And the latest batch was actually uploaded on the 30th of November. And see here, Boxboys' Disability is what's being played in the background. The community hasn't gone anywhere because people will always need their music. It is this atmospheric instrumental soundscape that people need when they're trying to concentrate because it deters wandering thought and allows focused thinking. Take a listen. As for relaxing, sometimes you don't want to have to bother choosing music or finding the right playlist, so tuning in and browsing the internet goes well together here. I'm listening to it right now as I write this script, and my only problem is that sometimes it's a bit too groovy and I start bopping. Now the odd thing about all this to me is the chat that just judders along the side. I've stopped to read it a few times as you do, and it's surreal how many people seem to be talking into the void at each other. User 123 will suggest everybody plays the stream at half speed because it's so cool, and Guy42 will be asking what song this is even though it's displayed on the stream. And no one really answers each other. Everyone is talking and no one is chatting. Everyone is just having a good time, telling you they're at work or love Ikigai, and the stream just keeps on going. I encourage you, the viewer, to go and check it out. If you're allowed to listen at work or at your office job, or you're working on an assignment, some form of schoolwork, tune in. The music is so passive, not only in its manner, but also in its taste. And going forward, I hope that study girl is never ready for a test, because I want to keep listening. This has been Bert. See ya.